Seniors, top 3 foods to stop leg cramps and build strength. Are you tired of those painful leg cramps that seem to strike just as you're about to drift into sleep? Or maybe you're struggling with muscle stiffness that makes even the simplest movements feel like a challenge. Well, I've got an exciting announcement for you. What you put on your plate every day could be the missing piece of the puzzle. Choosing the right foods doesn't just fill your stomach, it can actually soothe your muscles, improve circulation, and prevent cramps from ever occurring in the first place. Before we start, later in this video, I'll share something we've been working on behind the scenes called the Vital 50 Inner Circle. If staying healthy, active, and connected after 50 matters to you, you'll definitely want to hear about it. But first, let's get into today's topic. In this video, we're going to uncover the top 3 superfoods that empower seniors to stay cramp-free, strengthen their muscles, and improve their mobility. These are simple, affordable foods that you can start adding to your diet today. Stay tuned because you won't want to miss these transformative nutrition insights. Let's start with our first powerhouse food, eggs. Now, eggs might seem ordinary. They're a breakfast staple, something many of us grew up eating. But when you take a closer look, eggs are far from ordinary. They're one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat, especially when it comes to muscle health. And for seniors who want to keep cramps away and preserve strength, eggs truly shine. So how exactly do eggs help with leg cramps in older adults? Let's break it down step by step. One of the biggest culprits behind leg cramps is muscle fatigue. As we age, our muscles don't recover as quickly as they once did. On top of that, many older adults face sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass. This combination can leave muscles weak, tired, and prone to cramping. And here's where eggs step in. Eggs are a powerhouse of complete protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids that your body cannot produce on its own. Just one large egg delivers around 6 grams of high-quality protein. This protein is crucial because it helps repair tiny muscle tears, strengthen fibers, and restore energy, making your muscles more efficient at contracting and relaxing. When your muscles are strong and well repaired, cramps are far less likely to occur. But protein isn't the only reason eggs are so beneficial. They also come loaded with vitamin D, which plays a vital role in calcium absorption and muscle function. Without enough vitamin D, calcium, the mineral responsible for strong bones and smooth muscle contraction, doesn't get absorbed properly. The result, muscle weakness, frequent cramps, and sometimes even lingering pain. Unfortunately, vitamin D deficiency is very common among seniors. Why? Because many older adults spend less time outdoors, where sunlight triggers natural vitamin D production. That's why adding foods rich in vitamin D to your diet becomes so important. And here's the good news. Egg yolks provide a natural source of vitamin D. Now, it's true that one egg only contains about 40 international units of vitamin D. Seniors are usually advised to aim for 800 to 1,000 IU per day. So while eggs alone won't meet that need, they can be an important part of the puzzle. Pairing eggs with other vitamin D-rich foods like fortified milk, yogurt, or fatty fish such as salmon and sardines can help you reach your daily goal. And if your doctor finds that your levels are very low, you might consider a supplement. Of course, a little safe time outdoors is another natural way to boost vitamin D. So yes, eggs do contribute to healthier vitamin D levels, which in turn supports muscle strength, bone health, and lessens cramp risk. But there's more. Eggs are also rich in vitamin B12. And this is another game changer for seniors. Low levels of B12 can interfere with nerve signals, leading to spasms, tingling sensations, and, you guessed it, cramping discomfort. Eggs help safeguard your nerve health because they provide both B12 and choline, 2 nutrients that protect the myelin sheath, the coating that insulates nerves. When your nerves can communicate effectively with your muscles, contractions happen smoothly, and cramps are kept at bay. Why is this especially important for seniors? Because as we age, our stomach produces less acid, and this makes it harder to absorb B12 from food. On top of that, certain medications, like metformin for diabetes or acid reflux treatments, further reduce absorption. And if you've cut back on animal-based foods, your B12 levels might already be low. The result? Muscle cramps, weakness, numbness, and even anemia that reduces oxygen delivery to your muscles. That's why eggs are so valuable. They're not only a great source of B12, but also easier to digest compared to heavier meats. For vegetarians who avoid meat but still eat dairy, eggs are one of the best options for keeping B12 levels steady. Now you might be wondering, how many eggs should a senior eat each week? Great question. Recent studies have shown that for most healthy individuals, consuming 6 to 7 eggs per week is perfectly safe and does not significantly raise cholesterol levels. Of course, if you already have high cholesterol or a heart condition, it's always best to consult your doctor. But interestingly, swapping out processed meats like sausages or bacon and replacing them with eggs may actually improve heart health. So, yes, eggs are safe in moderation, and their benefits far outweigh the myths about cholesterol for most seniors. Let's talk about a specific issue many seniors face: nocturnal leg cramps, those painful spasms that strike in the middle of the night. These are often caused by poor muscle recovery, electrolyte imbalances, or nerve dysfunction. Eating eggs can help with all three. The protein aids in muscle repair, vitamin D and calcium support contraction, and B12 keeps nerves firing properly. Including eggs in your dinner or breakfast can balance your nutrient intake and promote overnight recovery, helping to reduce those middle-of-the-night cramps. Of course, not every senior will benefit in the exact same way. For instance, those with kidney disease may need to limit protein. Seniors with high cholesterol might choose more egg whites and fewer yolks. And diabetics should combine eggs with fiber-rich vegetables or whole grains to help balance blood sugar. But for most older adults, eggs are a simple, effective, and affordable food that supports muscle strength, nerve function, and overall vitality. So, the bottom line, if you're a senior looking to reduce cramps, preserve mobility, and keep your muscles strong, eggs deserve a place on your plate. Aim for about 6 to 7 per week. Pair them with leafy greens, dairy, or nuts. And don't forget to drink plenty of water to stay hydrated and keep electrolytes balanced. Next time you crack an egg into a pan, remember, you're not just cooking breakfast. You're nourishing your muscles, protecting your nerves, and giving your body the tools it needs to stay cramp-free. And that's only the first superfood on our list. Stay tuned, because up next, we'll be exploring 2 more incredible foods that seniors can lean on for strength, mobility, and freedom from cramps. You won't want to miss it. Let's move on to our second superfood, bananas. Now, you might think of bananas as just a quick snack or something to throw into a smoothie, but the truth is, they're one of the best natural defenses against painful muscle cramps. Packed with essential minerals, vitamins, and hydration-boosting carbohydrates, bananas are simple, affordable, and incredibly effective for seniors who want to stay active, strong, and cramp-free. So, what makes bananas so special? The secret lies in their nutrient profile, especially their potassium content. Potassium is a mineral that often doesn't get as much attention as calcium or iron, but it plays a critical role in keeping your muscles and nerves functioning at their best. Potassium helps regulate muscle contractions, ensures smooth nerve signaling, and maintains fluid balance throughout the body. Without it, muscles become more vulnerable to spasms, twitches, and painful cramps. When potassium levels fall too low, a condition known as hypokalemia, the risks go up significantly. Hypokalemia makes muscles more excitable, increasing the likelihood of involuntary contraction. It also disrupts the fluid balance in cells, leading to stiffness and fatigue. And for seniors, the chances of developing low potassium levels are higher due to factors such as decreased appetite, side effects of common medications like diuretics for high blood pressure, and even something as simple as dehydration from sweating or not drinking enough water. This is where bananas step in as a natural remedy. Just one medium banana contains about 420 milligrams of potassium, which accounts for roughly 12% of your daily recommended intake. By including 1 to 2 bananas in your diet each day, you can go a long way toward keeping potassium levels steady, ensuring your muscles contract and relax smoothly, and reducing the risk of sudden cramps. But potassium isn't the only nutrient that makes bananas a cramp-fighting superstar. They're also a great source of magnesium. Magnesium is often called the relaxation mineral because it helps your muscles unwind after they contract. It reduces muscle excitability, prevents sudden spasms, and plays an essential role in energy production, specifically ATP, the molecule that fuels every muscle contraction in your body. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can become overly tight, making cramps more likely and recovery slower. Every banana provides about 32 milligrams of magnesium. While that may not sound like much, when combined with other magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, or beans, bananas can help seniors reach their daily needs. This is especially important since many older adults unknowingly fall short on magnesium, increasing their risk of nightly cramps, stiffness, and fatigue. Speaking of nighttime cramps, those painful spasms that wake you up in the middle of the night, bananas can help here too. These cramps are often triggered by low potassium, low magnesium, dehydration, or poor circulation. Eating a banana about 1 to 2 hours before bed can be surprisingly effective. Thanks to their potassium, magnesium, and natural carbohydrates, bananas help relax your muscles, restore electrolyte balance, and improve hydration. The result? Fewer nighttime cramps, less tossing and turning, and better quality sleep. But bananas don't stop there. They also provide another crucial nutrient, vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 is a powerful ally for both nerve and muscle health. It plays an essential role in regulating neurotransmitters, the brain chemicals that control muscle movement. It also helps minimize inflammation, speeding up muscle recovery after activity, and supports the production of red blood cells, ensuring your muscles receive a steady supply of oxygen. A single banana delivers about 0.4 milligrams of vitamin B6, which covers nearly 30% of the daily requirement for seniors. That's a big impact from a small fruit, and the benefits are real. Research shows that low vitamin B6 levels can lead to nerve dysfunction, which triggers spasms and cramping. In fact, a 2018 study found that older adults who weren't getting enough B6 suffered from leg cramps far more frequently than those with sufficient intake. By providing a natural dose of vitamin B6, bananas protect nerves, reduce inflammation, and improve oxygen delivery, all of which keep cramps at bay. And let's not forget another important piece of the puzzle: hydration. Many times cramps strike because the body simply doesn't have enough fluids or electrolytes to keep muscles functioning smoothly. Bananas are an excellent food for hydration because they deliver natural sugars, electrolytes like potassium and magnesium, and fiber, which helps the body retain water. But here's the key: while bananas support hydration, they work best when paired with plenty of fluids. Seniors should aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water per day. Pairing a banana with water or even coconut water gives your body a refreshing electrolyte boost and significantly lowers the risk of dehydration-related cramps. So, how many bananas should seniors eat to experience these benefits? For most people, 1 banana a day is enough to keep potassium and magnesium levels in a healthy range and reduce the frequency of cramps. If you're someone who struggles with frequent cramps, increasing that to 2 bananas per day may provide additional relief. However, there is one important note: bananas do contain natural sugars. While they're far healthier than processed sugar, seniors with diabetes or blood sugar concerns should enjoy bananas in moderation. The best strategy is to pair a banana with fiber-rich foods such as nuts, oats, or whole grains. This combination slows down the release of sugar into the bloodstream, preventing spikes and crashes, while still delivering all the muscle benefits. Let's recap what makes bananas such a powerful tool against cramps. They're rich in potassium, which keeps nerve signals smooth and muscles contracting properly. They provide magnesium, which helps muscles relax, prevents spasms, and supports energy production. They deliver vitamin B6, which protects nerves, reduces inflammation, and boosts oxygen delivery. They aid in hydration, keeping fluid and electrolyte levels balanced. They're easy to digest, affordable, and accessible, making them one of the most practical foods for seniors. If you're a senior struggling with muscle cramps, whether it's during the day, after activity, or those stubborn cramps that wake you at night, bananas are an easy, natural, and effective solution. By incorporating just 1 to 2 bananas into your daily diet, drinking enough water, and maintaining a balanced intake of other nutrient-rich foods, you can significantly reduce the risk of cramps and enjoy smoother, more comfortable movement. The next time you feel a cramp coming on, don't immediately reach for medication or complicated treatment. Instead, try reaching for a banana. This simple fruit can restore balance, relax your muscles, and keep those painful cramps from interfering with your day or your sleep. So, the takeaway is clear. Bananas aren't just a snack. They're a natural muscle protector. Add them to your diet, pair them with water, and enjoy the freedom of cramp-free living. Now let's move to our third muscle cramp-fighting superfood, nuts and seeds. When people think about preventing cramps, the first foods that usually come to mind are potassium-rich bananas or magnesium-loaded leafy greens. And while those are fantastic choices, there's another group of foods that can be a complete game changer when it comes to muscle health: nuts and seeds. These little powerhouses are far more than just snacks. They're nutrient-dense packages filled with magnesium, potassium, protein, and healthy fats, all of which play crucial roles in supporting smooth muscle function, improving circulation, and reducing painful spasm. For seniors looking for simple, natural solutions to cramps, nuts and seeds truly deserve a spot in the daily diet. One of the biggest reasons seniors struggle with leg cramps is a magnesium deficiency. Magnesium is vital for helping muscles relax after contracting. Without enough magnesium, muscles become overactive, leading to tightness, spasms, and those sudden nighttime cramps that can jolt you awake. Unfortunately, studies show that many older adults simply don't get enough magnesium from their diets. This is where nuts and seeds shine. They're some of the richest natural sources of magnesium you can find. Here's a quick breakdown per 1 ounce serving. Pumpkin seeds, 168 milligrams of magnesium. That's about 40% of your daily requirement. Almonds, 77 milligrams, covering about 20% of your needs. Cashews, 74 milligrams, around 19% of your daily intake. Just a small handful a day can restore magnesium levels, making muscles more relaxed and less prone to cramping. While bananas are often celebrated for their potassium content, nuts and seeds also deliver impressive amounts of this cramp-preventing mineral. Potassium helps regulate electrical signals between nerves and muscles. When potassium levels dip too low, the communication system between your brain and your muscles goes haywire, triggering painful contractions. Here's how nuts stack up in terms of potassium. Pistachios, 290 milligrams per ounce. Almonds, 200 milligrams. Cashews, 160 milligrams. These numbers may not match bananas, but when combined with magnesium and healthy fats, nuts and seeds provide a balanced electrolyte boost that keeps muscles functioning smoothly. Nuts and seeds aren't just about minerals. They're also loaded with plant-based protein, a nutrient that's crucial for repairing muscle fibers after activity. Seniors who include nuts in their diet can support muscle recovery naturally, keeping tissues strong and less vulnerable to fatigue-induced cramps. Then there are the healthy fats. Walnuts and flax seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which fight inflammation in muscle tissue. Chronic inflammation weakens muscles, slows recovery, and increases the risk of recurring cramps. By eating omega-3 rich nuts and seeds, seniors can lower inflammation, speed up healing, and experience fewer painful episodes. Meanwhile, almonds and cashews provide monounsaturated fats, which improve blood circulation. Better circulation means muscles receive more oxygen and nutrients, helping them perform effectively and recover quickly. Poor circulation, on the other hand, is a common cause of nighttime leg cramps in older adults. Nuts and seeds are also packed with antioxidants, which protect muscles from oxidative stress and damage. Over time, oxidative stress can make muscles weaker and more prone to cramping. Seniors who include antioxidant-rich foods like walnuts, flax seeds, and almonds in their diet often notice less soreness, less stiffness, and faster recovery after activity. For those dealing with chronic pain conditions like arthritis, these anti-inflammatory benefits can be especially valuable. A simple daily serving of nuts or seeds may reduce joint pain, ease muscle discomfort, and improve overall mobility. While all nuts and seeds bring benefits, some varieties stand out for their impressive nutrient profiles. Pumpkin seeds, the magnesium champion, offering 168 milligrams per ounce. Almonds, a great all-around choice with both magnesium and potassium. Pistachios, top choice for potassium, with 290 milligrams per ounce. Cashews, balanced in magnesium and healthy fats for circulation. Walnuts, excellent for omega-3 fatty acids and inflammation control. Flax seeds and chia seeds provide omega-3s, fiber, and added hydration support. For best results, seniors should aim for a variety. By mixing and matching, you get the full spectrum of minerals, proteins, and fats that keep muscles strong and cramp-free. Nuts and seeds are incredibly nutrient dense, which means you don't need a lot to reap the benefits. In fact, portion control is important since they're also calorie rich. The ideal serving size is about 1 ounce per day. That's roughly a small handful of nuts, or about 20 almonds. For seeds, it equals 2 tablespoons sprinkled onto yogurt, oatmeal, or salads. Timing matters too. Some of the best times for seniors to eat nuts and seeds include with meals. Healthy fats help absorb fat-soluble vitamins and minerals more effectively. After activity, to restore electrolytes, reduce inflammation, and speed up muscle recovery. In the evening, a light serving before bed may reduce the likelihood of nighttime cramps. While nuts and seeds are fantastic for cramp prevention, there are a few things seniors should keep in mind. Calories. Eating too many nuts can lead to unwanted weight gain. Stick to 1 ounce per day. Salt content. Avoid heavily salted or processed nuts. Too much sodium can actually cause dehydration and trigger cramps. Choose raw, dry roasted, or lightly salted version. Allergies. Some individuals may have nut allergies. In these cases, focus on seeds like pumpkin, chia, or flax, which still deliver magnesium, potassium, and healthy fats. Digestive concerns. Nuts and seeds are high in fiber, which can sometimes cause bloating or discomfort. Start small and choose easily digestible options if you have a sensitive stomach. At the end of the day, nuts and seeds are one of the simplest, tastiest, and most effective natural solutions for seniors struggling with muscle cramps. Just a small daily portion provides magnesium for muscle relaxation, potassium for nerve and muscle communication, protein for repair and recovery, healthy fats for circulation and reduced inflammation, and antioxidants for long-term muscle health. By incorporating a small handful of nuts or a sprinkle of seeds into meals every day, seniors can strengthen their muscles, reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and most importantly, experience fewer painful cramps. So the next time you're looking for a snack or a simple way to upgrade your meals, reach for almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, or pistachios. These tiny foods deliver big benefits, helping you stay active, mobile, and cramp-free well into your golden years. So, if you found today's tips helpful and you're someone who wants a bit more support, not just videos like this, but real guidance, motivation, and a place to connect, then I'd love to invite you to check out something we've built called the Vital 50 Inner Circle. It's a private community for folks over 50 where we share Easy workout routines, healthy, simple recipes, wellness tips, weekly inspiration, live calls with a personal trainer, and a place to connect with others on the same path. It's not for everyone, but if you're ready to take your health seriously and want to feel your best in this next chapter, tap the link below to see what it's all about. Hope to see you in there.